Alright guys, Troy Francis here, coming at you with another video, walking through central London down towards Charing Cross. So look, I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings and I don't mean to be rude, but maybe you are just a worthless piece of crap, okay? As far as dating is concerned, if you're not getting any dates, you know, you're putting yourself out there, you're not getting any traction, and women are just consistently either rejecting you, or you are getting ghosted, or they're giving you the kind of, hey, it was nice to meet you, but I wasn't feeling the chemistry kind of message, and that's happening to you a lot, you know, maybe you just are a bit substandard, right? Maybe you just are a bit subpar, okay? And maybe you need to fucking shape up. Now, again, I don't mean to be rude here, although I confess that it's coming across like that, but the reality of the matter is, and my friend Tom Torero used to talk about this, the marketplace, the dating marketplace really is a mirror, okay? And the type of woman that you deal with, the type of woman that you end up with, or if you end up with anybody at all, is a really good indication of where you are in your life, in your own market value. Now, if you end up with somebody, you know, your girlfriend's really beautiful and intelligent and warm and kind and witty and charismatic and all of those things, that says some pretty damn good things about you, because obviously you must, you know, she's gonna have a lot of options, right? She's selected you, she's with you, therefore you must also be bringing something to the table, which is pretty good. Otherwise, why would she select you? Okay. Conversely, as I said, if you're not getting traction, you're getting ignored, you're getting ghosted, your messages are being just, you know, she's not answering, or she's answering 2 days later with one-word answers, whatever, you know, there's very low interest, and this is happening to you consistently, then something is going wrong, okay? And, you know, the market does not lie, all right? Because if you were genuinely hot property, then you wouldn't be getting ignored, right? You would be getting traction. So the fact that you're not, in itself, tells a story. Now, the good news, because this isn't all meant to be doom and gloom, the good news is that probably this is reparable to some extent, okay? There are probably things that you can do, and obviously I work primarily as a dating coach. I'm a writer as well. Obviously I make content, but I help guys both in person, face to face, and also online with coaching to ease the blockages in their dating life so that they could get through these things. And often a few fairly simple tweaks will change up how you're coming across, how you're presenting, and you will start to enjoy, you know, better results. You'll start to get better, you know, better traction. Maybe you'll start to get some more numbers, you'll start to get some dates, and things will start to move for you. That's what we want for you, okay? But it unfortunately, if that's not happening now, you're gonna need to make some changes, because once again, as I said, just think about it logically. If you were super hot property, this wouldn't be a problem for you, okay? It just wouldn't be a problem for you, because it's demand and supply, right? Dating is a marketplace, like anything else. I've talked about this a lot. It's not a homogenous marketplace. It's different depending on where you are geographically, and you can change your value within the marketplace by doing certain things, which is what we teach, but it is fundamentally a marketplace, and if demand is high, then demand is going to be high. You're going to get snapped up, okay? There's going to be a lot of bidders. If there are no bidders, it's like trying to sell a house, right? If, you know, it's a wonderful house in a beautiful part of town, and it's priced well, and it's in really great condition, there's going to be a lot of people who want to buy it, okay? There's going to be people queuing up to, you know, for viewings and to look at it and to want to purchase it, okay? If it's in a shitty neighborhood and it's in bad condition and there are problems structurally with it and all the rest of it, there's not going to be as many buyers, okay? It's exactly the same with dating. I mean, it's not rocket science, okay? It's like, again, you know, maybe you are just a worthless piece of crap, and you need to have a look at yourself, and you need to have a look at two things, really. Firstly, the product, okay? Once again, I always emphasize this, the product is you, okay? So that's your physicality. It's how you communicate, how you come across, your essence as a person, if you like. That's the product you're selling. And then the marketing or the advertising, both of them really, is the game, okay? So how are you presenting yourself to potential buyers? In this case, the women that you want to date. Are you're using Tinder, you're using Bumble, you're using the dating apps? Are you doing some in-person approach? Are you attending social events? Are you going to nightclubs? I mean, how are you doing that? And how proficiently are you doing that? More importantly, okay? And maybe you're just doing one of them, right? Maybe you're on a dating app, right? Maybe you're on Tinder or something. And so then we need to have a look at your profile. Is your profile any good, or does it suck? Do you look like a dork in a lot of your photographs? Have you written cringe things in your bio? Okay, so we need to look at all of that, and then we may also then need to extend out what you're doing. So if you're just relying on that and you're not getting any results, then maybe, and I would recommend this for pretty much anybody, you also need to be doing some in-person approach as well, okay? You need to be actually going up and manning up and grabbing your balls, such as whatever they may be, and going and actually having conversations with women that you like, women that you're attracted to, okay? And I don't mean in some kind of crude or heavy-handed way, but just walking up and being like, hey, listen, I saw you look nice, I wanted to come and say hi, and seeing how they react. Now, obviously, if she's not interested, that's fine. But if there seems to be a spark of interest there, you can continue that conversation and then maybe suggest going for a drink at another time, okay? Pretty simple stuff. But so many guys, are just not doing this, and so many guys are leaving money on the table as a result. So, as I say, you've got to look at the product itself, which is you. Okay, are you in shape? Are you well dressed? Is your personal hygiene on point? Basic stuff. Are you interesting, or are you a bit of a boring fuck? Do you have, interesting things to say? Are you engaging? Can you tell stories that make people want to listen? Are you socially adept? Do you come across in a way that is charismatic and entertaining? All of these different things. Do you work out? Do you wear clothes that fit? Do you wear colours that flatter you? Is your grooming on point? It's basic stuff, but you'd be amazed how little many guys just really take this into account. So you've got to look at all that stuff. And then the second part is, okay, well, how am I then presenting all of this to the marketplace? Am I doing anything at all? Or am I just sitting in my bedroom and just kind of hoping that it's going to somehow magically work out for me? Because guess what? It isn't, okay? You're going to have to put the legwork in, especially as a guy, especially in 2024, when, because of the internet and the apps and stuff, competition's at an all-time high. So, as I say, the bad news is it might be because you're a worthless piece of crap and you need to do some work. The good news is that a lot of this stuff is solvable, okay? There are solutions to this stuff. You don't know what you don't know, okay? You're probably doing things wrong, or you're probably doing things badly and you're not even aware of it, but you just are, and that can be corrected quite easily. But you need coaching, you need mentorship, you need motivation, and you need accountability, okay? So if you do feel like you're stuck in this area and you want some help getting it unblocked, getting it sorted, then you can contact me, Troy Francis, 7laws@gmail.com. That's Troy Francis and then number 7 laws, LAWS, @gmail.com. Please do like the video on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, okay? Because there's lots more of this content to come, lots more helpful stuff coming up for sure. And we have an event coming up in London in July as well. There's details in the description below, so have a look at that. And it will be amazing if you can attend, because that's really going to help you. I'll speak to you guys again very soon. Bye-bye for now.